In this video, we'll talk about part 3 of simultaneous equations. And in part 3, as you can see here, we don't have a common part. This is the only difference. So what we should do is to make this common part by doing some calculations, and then we continue the exact same way we did in part 2 and in part 1. So I look at these two equations, and then I think about cancelling this variable. So I look at this coefficient and this coefficient. I multiply the first equation by the coefficient of y in the second equation. So times 3. And then I multiply the second equation by the coefficient of y in the first equation, times 5. And then I will generate two new equations. So let's do that. 3 times every single term, not only the y. This is a common mistake from previous exams. So 3 times 2x will be 6x. 3 times 5 will be 15y. 3 times 24 is 72. Now, the second equation, 5 times 4x is 20x plus 15y equals 100. And then, now we can see that the common part is there. And now we need to remember if we should add or subtract. Now there's an easy way to remember it. It's just to say, I look at the common part and check the sign. If the signs are the same, then you should subtract. Both of them have an S. Same, subtract. And same, plus, plus, or minus, minus. You always subtract. And if the signs are different, then you add. Both of them have the D in it. So different, add. Same, subtract. I look at the common part, it's the same sign. I know I need to subtract. So 6x minus 20. 20x is minus 14x. And 15 minus 15 will obviously cancel because it's 0. And then 72 minus 100 is minus 28. And now x is easy to find. Minus 28 over minus 14, x equals 2. That's my first variable. The second thing I need to do is to find y. So I look at the 4 equations. I can choose any of them. I'll choose the easiest one. I'll just choose the first one. And as I said in the previous video, you need to copy the whole equation down to avoid making silly mistakes. And then we need to find y. So x is 2. This will be 4 plus 5y equals 24. And then you take the 4 to the other side. So 5y equals 24 minus 4. 5y equals 20. And y will be 20 over 5. So y will be eventually 4. Now I have the values of 2 and 4 of x and y. I need to make sure that my solution is correct, and I have to substitute in my original formulas, and both of them should be correct with these two values. So x is 2, y is 4. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 5 times 4 is 20, so 4 plus 20 is 24. Now I will use again, so the first one is correct. Let's check the second one. X is 2, y is 4. 4 times 2, that's 8, plus 3 times 4, 12. So 8 plus 12 is 20. The second equation is correct, and you're done.